About 3 to 4 days into math camp, I sat with a bunch of you during coffee break. There were 6 of us sitting at the table. I can't exactly remember who were there, but at some point, Martin started telling a joke. And it went something like this. So there was this huge party where all the functions were invited to. You know, the log functions, the quadratic, the sine. So every one of them came, and everybody was dancing and chatting and having fun, except for one. The exponential function was sitting all alone in the corner. Now, seeing that, all of the other functions came up to him and say, "Why are you sitting here all by yourself? Come and integrate." And the exponential function replied, "What for? Nothing's gonna change for me." And exactly like that, everybody at the table laughed. And I remember vividly thinking to myself, I'm home. Coming into this program, I knew I was going to learn a lot from the professors. I expected that. I did not expect that I was going to learn as much as, if not more, from you guys. And of all the lessons learned, the one that I will cherish the most is to always be hard on my own opinions. There's this old saying that asserts opinions are like a-holes in the sense that everybody has one. I would expand that analogy by saying that they should also be regularly and thoroughly examined. And I'm not just referring to my evolving stance on randomized controlled trials, but also on a myriad of other issues, like public versus private education, or how big data can really influence policymaking processes, or where are the damn monkeys in this forest? Do they even exist? In whispered conversations at Taubman, to screaming fests in your living room after dinner or game night, or Star Trek or Game of Thrones. In our banters over coffee at Pete's at the Harvard Square, or some former red light district parlor turned into a restaurant in Old City in Lahore. You have challenged my opinions and made me question my stance many times over. And every single time, I grew. And I can only hope that you think I've returned the favor, if only occasionally. So now we're leaving this bubble, where we can talk endlessly about some crazy, lonely guy who sells coconuts to himself on a deserted island. And go back to the real world, where real things actually happen to real people. And where we all, hopefully, will be making a dent. A small one, perhaps, but a dent nonetheless. And I'm kind of looking forward to that. Because even if we ended up not keeping in touch with each other, the thought of all of us making small dents all over the place, across the globe, together, is still pretty darn cool. And besides, at least for me, there are things I will not miss from my time here. I won't miss the problem sets, especially the epic ones from Mache. I won't miss sleeping 2 hours a day. And I will not miss the dungeon-like claustrophobic computer lab down at Taubman. But I'll definitely miss having a pool of brilliant people whom I can consult with at any moment's notice. I'll miss this thing we do where We give each other a hug all the times, and at times rather inappropriately. I'll definitely miss our conversations. And you, I will miss you the most. So wherever you are, guys, just say hi the next time you see me. Thank you.